Jeff Shaw, Senior Director of Product Management for Nortek Control. Thanks for joining me with CE Pro. I'm Arlen Schweiger, Executive Editor. We wanted to get your insights into home theater in terms of some trends these days, how Nortek Control is addressing those trends. Specifically today, we want to ask about SpeakerCraft because there's some exciting product coming out there for dealers. And then on the control side, equally exciting with what's going on at Elan in terms of user interface, products, hardware, software solutions. So Jeff, SpeakerCraft, let's get us up to date in terms of the latest products that are coming out this year for dealers, and what they're going to be able to install into home theaters of all sizes, really.
Sure. Yeah. Hi. So thanks for having me here. Appreciate it. We are definitely excited about what's coming from SpeakerCraft. We have just launched a new line of subwoofers. There are 4 sizes, and the great thing about the 4 sizes is that we can put these in just about any space. It can be a large home theater, it can be a smaller room. So really giving the ability to put more subs in more places. The other cool thing about the subwoofers is we have a wireless subwoofer kit that allows you to put this thing in a location that you may not be able to run a cable to. So this is allowing you to put the sub in the right place for the room and where it makes sense for the room, and giving dealers again more flexibility in where they put these. But again, we have these things sound great. We've taken all of the decades of knowledge and experience with Sunfire technology, and we've put that into the SpeakerCraft subwoofers. So these have there are 4 sizes: an 8-inch, a 10-inch, a 12-inch, and a 15-inch. These things sound awesome, and they really rock the house, and we're excited to have these installed.
It really is quite a bit of flexibility when you're going all the way up through those sizes. Is that something that we heard, throughout, especially from the last half of the year, ongoing into this year, in terms of just the demand for home entertainment with the pandemic going on? In terms of your dealers, is that something that you had been hearing just as much as we had? And has that influenced, or are these spilling out into just many more different rooms of the house where they have access to install theater systems and home entertainment systems these days?
Yeah, we're definitely hearing that. Obviously, we talk to our customers all the time, and we're hearing the same thing. And really, as customers are wanting audio throughout the entire home, you want to hear the deep, rich bass tones in your system. And the subwoofer isn't just for the home theater anymore. Really, it's for any room in the house, and to be able to get that rich bass anywhere you want in the house, not have to hear it from some ceiling speakers only. You want to get the full range of sound. So really, customers are becoming more demanding in terms of what their audio systems can do.
Right, and I guess with the different sizes, they're more accepting of having a subwoofer in more rooms of the house, rather than just a specific dedicated room.
Right, you don't necessarily need a 15-inch subwoofer in the master bedroom, for example.
Right, and of course, everything will complement SpeakerCraft's the traditional loudspeaker architectural products,
right,
to add the subwoofers to. In terms of filling out that sound, is that something that SpeakerCraft really leveraged the Sunfire brand for, and the technology that brand has had as a heritage over the years?
Without a doubt, we took everything we knew about subwoofers from Sunfire and moved these and brought that technology into SpeakerCraft. And so we know these things sound great. Dealers are going to really love these. Customers are going to love these. Again, taking everything that we know with Sunfire and brought it into the SpeakerCraft brand, and continuing that legacy through SpeakerCraft. And then, we are rounding out that line even further. So later this year, we can look for more in the SpeakerCraft line, and in the coming months and the next couple of years, we're going to be really rounding out and doing a lot more of SpeakerCraft.
Sure. Yeah, it sounds like it's just an exciting kind of refresh of the entire lineup coming out there for dealers. Mm-hmm. Moving on, Jeff, to the control side of it, because
sure,
especially as customers look to other areas of the homes, you're talking about more ambient light on the displays. You're talking about different just ways that they're going to have to control, whether it's the climate, whether it's putting the shades down, whether it's turning the ceiling fan on to make the room a little bit more comfortable, things like that. But obviously, Elan is going to be key to a lot of
Sure.
dealers' SpeakerCraft installations on the control side of things. So in terms of adding those, and I know Elan has a lot of new things in the mix as well. So let's go over, the hardware, the software. Just how important is the Elan brand to the home theater and home entertainment experience these days? And
Oh,
what will some of the new products and integrations coming out help in terms of dealers outfitting today's really multi-purpose theater rooms?
sure. Sure. I mean, it's obviously the control system is incredibly important to a home theater system, but the control system as a whole. But giving, as an end user, you want to be able to walk in and hit a button and have it just work, right? You don't want to have to pick up 3 remotes. You don't want to have to worry about, turning down the lights with the, switch on the wall. So it's really important to have the whole experience, whole home theater experience goes way beyond the audio and the video. It goes deeper into the control side of things and really giving end users, ease of use, for example. But really, having all the different systems tie together. So, you push one button, the shades close, the lights go down, the screen turns on. So really giving that ability to make it easy for end users. But again, home theaters come in different sizes, right? So you've got different size installations, maybe from a single room control system where you just want to control the media system. Elan has options for that with remote controls and smaller controllers. If you want to add more devices, we have extenders that you can add on. Then you can control more devices with the main control system. All the way up to your very, very large systems. We have the flagship controller, our new flagship controller that can control many devices. They can all control different devices, but we have more I/O on the larger devices. Lightning fast processors that we've installed in the new system. So brand new systems, really fast, control very large systems to the very smallest systems. So again, giving dealers the ability to control systems of multiple sizes and really scale those systems based on that customer's needs. So again, Elan has amplifiers and audio systems that you can add into the home theater system. So really giving dealers all the tools they need. And if we don't have that product, we'll integrate with that product, right? So that's a really strong area for us. We want to make sure that we will always integrate with the top categories in the industry. So we don't want to have dealers not be able to control a specific device. We want to give them that ability through Elan always.
Right. And Jeff, finally, in terms of as someone who deals directly with product development, product management, working, interacting with your dealers to hear what they want, what's missing in a product, what are some common features that they really, would like to shore up to give to homeowners. What are some of the, say maybe if you could think of one or two things that they're overlooking in control of a home entertainment system that you want to make sure that you say to them, hey guys, this is a feature in our software. Make sure that you install it, program it. What are one or two ways that dealers can kind of bump up their home entertainment systems on the control side?
Yeah, so I think it's really more about integrating with the entire home. I think that's really what's important, and making sure that the home theater system isn't just thought of as an individual unit, but how does it interact with the rest of the house? So, for example, I mentioned, if you want to watch a movie, for example, it might dim the lights in the entire house, right? You don't have to worry about just that space. So, thinking of the media system as part of the entire home and part of the entire control system, I think is really important for dealers to keep that in mind, and how that system integrates with the rest of the house. I guess that's the one thing I would say was really important for dealers to think about in terms of being able to not just create scenes for that room, but really use the system for the entire house.
And does that go for then how they design the UI as well, in terms of making it just more intuitive overall then? Make
Sure,
it more sensible?
absolutely. As Elan can control so many different devices and so many different things, we want to make it sure that as they design their systems, that it's easy for the end user to use. It's very important that as they put these systems together, that they understand that that the technology customers should not be aware of the technology at all. That's really important. Customers should just use the technology. The technology should work for them, but they shouldn't be aware of it and have to understand it. You know, touch a button, hit a button on a remote, make it easy for end users, without a doubt.
Right. Easy to see, easy to press, easy to do, just kind of, you know, one or two things and everything is taken care of and ready to go.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Jeff. Well, we appreciate you at CE Pro outlining some things that are going on at Nortek Control with the lawn, SpeakerCraft, and it sounds like dealers have lots to be excited about in terms of building home entertainment systems for their customers this year and going forward.
Without a doubt. Thanks again for having me.